Some new releases to end the year, including an $8,000 Dior Sauvage elixir. Stay tuned. My name's Neeb, welcome back to AROMATIX. So yeah, you heard me right, Dior Sauvage elixir in an $8,000 bottle, and it's the Sauvage Baccarat collaboration. So Baccarat is known for like their crystal. When I first saw this, I myself thought this would be like a blend of some kind of BR 540 along with, you know, that Sauvage elixir DNA, but no, I was actually wrong. It's just the crystal. So Baccarat is known to have some of the most expensive crystals in the world, and that's pretty much what they're doing with the whole Sauvage elixir DNA. It's the same fragrance, nothing has changed except for the bottle itself. It's gonna be sold in like this 500 ml, and it's supposed to be $8,000, only because of the fact that they released only about 500. So grapefruit note, heart of spices, it's all the same notes, guys. There's nothing else. It's an aromatic woody fragrance with the top of that same nutmeg, cinnamon, cardamom, lavender, licorice, sandalwood, and everything else. So same fragrance with a 500 ml, but in a crystal, and not only that, but it's engraved with palladium, and it's supposed to be super expensive, and they claim it to be more expensive than gold. I don't know, man. I don't know if I would actually buy it personally, but if I was one of these guys in Dubai who literally have all of their chandeliers made out of Baccarat crystals, I probably would. Another new release is gonna be Xerjoff's Torino 23. I personally, my favorite out of all of them is gonna be Torino 21, but the note breakdown of this one seems rather promising. It's got bergamot, rose, and cardamom at the top, which is a little unusual, and then we've got neroli, jasmine, and tuberose in the mid, and cashmere wood, amber, and musk. This looks like it's gonna be mostly like this floral citrus fragrance. I'm not really too crazy about what it's gonna be, to be honest with you guys, because Torino 22 is just a like for me, and Torino 21, although I don't own it, it's good, it's just that. I'm not gonna be blind buying this one. I'm probably just gonna go up to Neiman's, which I recommend a lot of you guys do, to go and try these for yourself. So yeah, I'll probably go up to Neiman's and try this one out. Torino 23 by Xerjoff, not bad. There's a lot of Xerjoff fragrances that I own, and I love a lot of the coffee break series. My favorite one is gonna be the Golden Dala for sure. So Golden Dala is one of the best ones with a coffee break. I love when they do the Oriental twists. I have obviously a taste for Middle Eastern fragrances, but especially when it's mixed with this French aromatic nuances, along with some of those darker, sweeter and woodier nuances from the Middle East, and spicier for sure. So another one that I'm actually really looking forward to. This is one that I am looking forward to, but the original is already pretty strong. I have Jubilation, and this is supposed to be Jubilation 40. So Amouage is doing this whole 40 thing where they up it. It's basically 40% perfume oil. So 40% perfume oil. That's like 2 sprays and you're done for the week. And Jubilation's not a weak fragrance, and it's polarizing. It's not for everybody either. I love that fragrance, but it's mostly like this Opopanax. And if you like fragrances like the now discontinued, and I'm saying now discontinued because once upon a time it was better than what it is. They still make it, but I would never recommend it. Burberry London, that Opopanax, the fall time vibes, it really feels like and smells like flannel jackets to me personally. Jubilation is like that, but upscaled, much more upscaled, and it still has some of that old school essence to the whole Opopanax and all that stuff. They did ban some uses of Opopanax in real because they found some kind of harmful effects, so that's a good thing, I would say. But this one, it has much more of like that old school use of that Opopanax. So Jubilation 40 is gonna be one that I'm gonna be looking into for sure. It now has a Davana, so maybe a little bit more aromatic, and it still has that cinnamon, the clove, and I don't see, however, I don't see honey. It's described as sumptuous, extravagant, and profound. Jubilation celebrates nobility of masculinity that embraces the beauty of both East and West. So that's what I was saying. I like the whole, you know, integration of melting pot. I like melting pot fragrances. One day I'll talk about Middle Eastern, and the other day I'll talk about niche or designer. They're all fragrances, and whatever smells good works for me. So yeah, aging at a 40% concentration. That's crazy. So this isn't straight, and they have a whole bunch of other filler information about the fragrance that probably really, yeah, it's probably AI generated. The next new release is Black Noir by Mancera. So I own a couple of Mancera fragrances, but this one in specific got my attention because of a couple of the notes. There's patchouli, there's oud, there's also at the top pink pepper and black leather. So this is gonna be a pretty dense and spicy fragrance. There's also tonka bean and Brazilian vanilla pods, ambergris, so that whole new, relatively new use of like ambroxan and vanilla vibe that we see with like Ani. It's a beautiful combination. And along with the new Altair, it's pretty much the ambergris or ambroxan and the vanilla. This one, however, has a lot more. There's Cuban tobacco, Cambodian oud, patchouli leaves, pink pepper, black leather, and that ambroxan vanilla combination. This is going to be one that I will blind buy, just for the facts. Altair is too simple, it's just vanilla and ambroxan. Ani Nishanizani is great, it's vanilla ambroxan, some ginger, and this one looks like it's gonna be like a more darker Middle Eastern, spicier take on it. So I'm all for this. So yeah, that's pretty much what's new in like the designer and niche realm. As far as the Middle Eastern realm, you could expect to see by the end of the year Spectre Wraith by Fragrance World, and that's pretty much the best Black Phantom dupe. I got my nose on it while I was out there in Dubai. Love that fragrance. And along with another new fragrance that's gonna be coming out very soon is gonna be the piece that I'll put up on screen. This one is from Fragrance World as well. It's a crazy bottle. It's pretty much another Aventus twist, or Aventus, you know, inspired by, but for me personally, I'm sold at the bottle alone. A bunch of other new fragrances, including Khamra Coffee, which I already announced, and we are doing a giveaway on that announcement. So make sure to go back to that video and check it out if you want to be included in the giveaway. And in other good news, I'm going to be running another Khamra Gahwa giveaway, Khamra Coffee. It's basically this angel share twist, Middle Eastern angel share twist. Well, really not even this twist. It's more so of a Qissa Perfumes Sauvage twist. There's a whole story behind it. Go check out my video if you're interested, but it's more so a clone of this fragrance, and this is more so a twist of this fragrance. It's hard to keep up with. But anyways, it's basically that fragrance with an added note or nuance of dark, bold, rich coffee. It's denser, it's bolder, and in my opinion, it's better. I like all of those dense, bold fragrances. There you have it, a couple of new fragrances. Let me know down in the comments which one you're looking forward to the most. I'm also curious to know if any one of you guys would even consider buying that Sauvage elixir, the whole Baccarat crystal. Make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and until the next video, peace.